Alright, I gotta see if they fix this. Please tell me. Nice. Enchanting is back, baby! How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Sanity here. Insert joke about me not having changed my skin yet. So anyways, a brand new Snapshot is dropped, and as of recording this, it actually came out yesterday, but whatever, I genuinely don't care and I'm still gonna make a video about it because, well, why not? I missed out on the opportunity to make a video on the last Snapshot, so I'm at least gonna make one about this one. This new Snapshot has added in some new things regarding, well, I mean, you can kind of take a guess as to, you know, what it is, judging by what is behind me right now, and that is, of course, some new functionalities with copper, some new stuff with amethyst, as well as, you know, just like, you know, a minor thing that's also kind of been added in regarding the lightning rod. Well, actually, it's two things, but whatever. So yeah, since I have already mentioned it, I might as well kind of get that out of the way first, and basically the first new thing that's been kind of added in with the lightning rod is that, well, it can now be waterlogged. Which I guess is pretty cool. I mean, you know, I guess you can figure out some way to make this useful, although I don't know how useful a lightning rod would be underwater. But, you know, hey, still pretty interesting, alright? Next up is, of course, Amethyst right here, and the new thing that's been added in with Amethyst is that now you can technically use any tool to actually break the, you know, full-on Amethyst clusters. It's just that, well, if, you know, you don't use, like, an iron pickaxe or anything, you know, above that, you'll just get less of it. Like, you know, basically, for example, if I were to break this one with this iron pickaxe, you see I get, well, 4 Amethyst shards. And, you know, by contrast, if I break this one using my hand, I'll only get 2. So now you can pretty much use whatever you want in order to break these things. It's just that, depending on what you use, it'll kind of determine just how much you actually get out of it. And now on to the new, kind of, thing that's kind of changed with copper blocks, and of course anything revolving around copper, and that is, well, there's now a new way to kind of wax them, and there's also some new functionalities that's kind of been added in regarding like oxidization, as well as the whole waxing procedure and everything along those lines. So it still requires honeycombs, although it's no longer used with the crafting table anymore. Instead, you just right-click it with the honeycomb, and, well, that block will be waxed. Obviously, you can't wax these because this is like the final stage right here, but you kind of get the point, alright? Basically, you know, you right-click them, they'll be waxed, and they'll never oxidize. But let's just be fair here, you know, with how fucking long it takes to actually oxidize, you know, you probably won't have to worry about really waxing them for quite a while. But you're probably wondering to yourself, what else has been added regarding waxing and oxidization? Why do I have an axe in my hand? Well, my wonderful listeners, wonderful viewers, axes now kind of have another right-click functionality, and this time it's regarding copper. And, well, if you right-click a waxed block, it removes the wax. And regarding oxidization, well, allow me to demonstrate that for you. If you right-click a copper block, any of the copper blocks, you know, if they have any form of oxidization onto them, if you right-click, like, say, for example, the highest weathered one, it reverts them back to this one. If I were to right-click this one, it reverts it to this, and if I right-click this, well, it just fully polishes it. So, you know, some new functionalities added into axes. Now you can actually reverse oxidization if you truly wanted to, and that's actually pretty interesting. And now I'm going to attempt to demonstrate the functionality that's been... I was not expecting it to happen immediately, Jesus Christ, okay? You saw right there, okay? Well, if a lightning rod collects lightning near any weathered or oxidized copper, well, it'll, you know, reverse the oxidization with the lightning. I have absolutely no idea if how that actually makes any kind of sense. You know, maybe some of you can probably explain how lightning can reverse the weathering process, but you know, that's actually pretty cool. So, you know, other than the lightning rod just kind of being a neat little redstone thing that's been added in, it now has, you know, a new functionality of reversing the weathering of copper. Can another lightning strike happen? I want to see if... There we go. It also seems like lightning actually has a higher chance of actually striking lightning rods now. Jesus Christ. Like, it almost seems like guaranteed if you're near one. Can we get another one? Come on, give it to me. Today, of course, when I want one to happen, it doesn't happen. When I want it to happen again, it just doesn't. Okay, this game is screwing with me at this point. And finally, is that now, moss blocks can actually be used to craft, well, mossy stone. Like mossy cobblestone and mossy stone bricks, you can now actually craft those using moss, as well as the respective block, which is very nice. I have actually been wondering when, you know, they were actually going to add in a craft, like, the ability to craft these two, and I'm very glad that they did. I'm surprised that took so long between, like, when moss was first introduced and now, for them to add in this feature, because, well, I mean, you know, it's in the name, it's a moss block, so you would expect it. If you decide to put it on something, it would make it mossy. But, you know, they added it in only now. But hey, you know, better late than... Really? So anyways, while it's currently just raining because I'm way too lazy to change the weather back to normal, if you guys enjoyed today's video... Can you shut up? If you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, that's very well appreciated. Leave a comment down below what you thought about the video and what you want me to talk about next. And also subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more content like this. Also go ahead and follow me on Twitter, that's also very well appreciated. Anyways guys, this has been Sanity, and have yourselves a nice day.
So say goodbye. See you again sometime. La da 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 da. この瞬間が宝物。君たちと私いつまでも今日も生きてよかった。マジよかった。